Well, apologies if that was a little polemical, but I just cannot believe Nora, after all she's done, continues to do this. She calls my credibility into question. She calls Knife Hoarder's credibility into question. Oh, Nof, as we lovingly call him. She calls a lot of people into question. Lindsay, you go through the list, and you're like, you're not in a position to do that, Nora. Maybe be quiet, concentrate what you're good at, like hating Aaron. Like that seems to be the one thing you've fallen into. You're actually good at. Keep going with that. You made some money doing that. I mean, it's not really a moral activity. Doesn't take moral courage, but whatever. You're making money. Unless you're getting some things right. You're getting a lot of things wrong. You lied about Aaron. You can't even keep that story straight. But, it's probably her least destructive activity. But no, no, no. She has to keep going further and further. And there we are. So let me cover the basics. Zero Dark Tony has had several legal issues with some of her SPTV friends. Oh, she's not SPTV, guys. I'm not even going to cover the lie. She says, guys, I'm not officially in the channel. I don't know. And then her own support is like, no, you are. You're listed officially. Oh, I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's the problem, Nora. You're really, really dumb. So maybe be quiet about things you really should be boned up about, but apparently you're not going to take the time and energy because, work. So Zero Dark Tony and her friends have had a huge. So Zero Dark Tony and her friends have had a huge back and forth. At this point, DOA lost his suit to get a restraining order against Zero Dark Tony, but Henry got something. So it's one loss for Nora and one victory. And Nora has her own legal dispute, although she's crying that, guys, I don't have all the money. I don't have the money. I'm trying to get a lawyer, but I don't have the money. And yes, she went to the police, and they're like, yeah, we really can't do anything. And she's whining, moaning, oh, I'm so vulnerable. Was Zero Dark Tony still out there? Oh no. And to be fair to her, this is when DOA lost. And listen, I'm not gonna lie. I was patient. I'm like, I wonder how she's gonna react to this. I wonder what she's gonna say. And of course, she doesn't disappoint. You're like, oh, we lost, guys. I don't understand. I don't understand this. He lost, but I said he was the most evil thing of all time. How did this happen? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about America or the world anymore. I don't understand. And by the way, when she's doing this, because she likes doing this, she's doxing Zero Dark Tony. Now, we kind of know who Zero Dark Tony is. He's put it out there for a while. However, I don't think he ever authorized you to use his full name. But hey, I guess the gloves are going to come off, right? Against Zero Dark Tony. Against Zero Dark Tony. So, what has Nora been up to for the last 2 years? She's been at this absolute war against Zero Dark Tony. Not the church, not Scientology, not even Aaron. She's not even contemplating a lawsuit with Aaron. Is Aaron going to get a lawsuit? No, I need to focus on Zero Dark Tony. He is the most evil. You know what makes Zero Dark Tony evil is he did this thing called the fact checking. He looked at Nora's weepy little sad story about how she was just a young child. Yeah, she was just a young little child and was swept up in the Sea Org. And guess what? Reality is she wasn't a child. She was not a child at all. She joined Scientology when not a child. Not a child, Nora. And for the high crime of not playing along with Nora's propaganda, he's now the enemy. Now listen, I'm very critical of Zero Dark Tony. I think the way he does things oftentimes is not the best way to do it. I have my own style. I'll even say this with Knife Hoarder. I don't dislike the way he does the videos, but I do think like he's being a little bit too animated and he could just be more straightforward. Because, I think it's important we try to stick to the facts. However, those are stylistic issues. The basic gist is Zero Dark Tony got it right. Knife Hoarder got it right. And who did they get it right about? Scoville. Scoville. That big name that Nora doesn't seem to care about. She only discovered Scoville 2.5 weeks ago, guys. Mr. Scoville? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I remember now. Oh, yes. Feels all L. Ron Hubbard with her and Scoville. I remember. Yes, in my cosmic consciousness, I recall nows. But listen, I am a fair guy. I don't think the way Zero Dark Tony is approaching Nora is the best way. However, here are the facts. For a long time, Zero Dark Tony ignored her. But then Nora wasn't happy, couldn't leave well enough known, and became friends with DOA and a few other people, thought, oh, I've got an army now. I've got an army now, Zero Darktonus. Things have changed. Things have changed now. And of course, started the fight all over again. Zero Darktonus was like off doing other things and just decided out of nowhere, let's restart the war. Let's do it, guys, because I'm going to win this time. And she lost. She lost. Like, will the win for Henry really translate for a win for her? We'll have to wait and see. But really, Nora needs to calm down. Just calm down. You may have many issues with Zero Dark Tony, but really, this attempt, and that's what it is, to destroy his free speech. Come on, come on. Now, if you don't like Zero Dark Tony, that is fine. There do seem to be like legit issues about what he did wrong. It's fine to raise those, but really, you just don't like him because he's saying the wrong thing. Okay, well, what did he say wrong? Oh, he's not saying Nora's a pure, innocent gay flower. She may be a very guilty gay flower. And we can't say that, guys. We can't say she's guilty. No. Oh, she can say she's guilty. She can stage manage the guilt. But if we say it, no. That's not pre-approved. That's not authorized by the Church of Nora. So no, we can't allow that. We can't allow that into the public record. Well, alrighty then. I also found it amusing. She was getting angry at her chat for complaining she was chewing while driving. Apparently, Nora can't just go a couple hours without just stuffing her mouth. Guys, I have to eat. No, sorry. Oh, I have to chew. I don't think this is a woman who wants for food. I mean, again, I usually don't try to get into the physical appearance of my opponents, but Nora, listen, I think you can go a little bit of time without constantly putting food in your mouth. Also, when you're crying and whining, say, oh my God, guys, Scientology victimized me so much. Zero Dark Tony, it's too much. And then, yum. It doesn't work with your story. Apparently, you're not sad enough. You can apparently eat. You can perform basic biological functions. Well, if you're so upset, if you're so sad, how are you able to drive? You're driving and eating at the same time. Guys, it's the psychological pain. You don't know. It's too much for poor little Nora. Am I gonna stop the car and just it's too much? No, I'm gonna drive and eat and talk about my super chats. And guys, I like this chat. You're very engaged. But some people keep asking me questions. I don't understand that, guys. I don't understand that. I'm not Aaron. That's true, Nora. In terms of evil cult leaders, I will tell the truth. Yes, Hubbard is worse. Miscavige is worse. And yes, even Aaron is a lot worse. However, you're not different. You're just another evil cult leader on the internet. Now, granted, your cult is, it is what it is. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. You have a pathetic little cult full of very like-minded and crazed individuals. And there you go. Congratulations there. Creating another evil authoritarian cult. You should be proud of yourself. But really, baiting Knife Hoarder to say, Mr. Knife Hoarder, I don't think you understand. Mr. Dear Darktony has legal cases. Are you aware of this? Are you aware, sir, that you may be communicating with criminals? Okay, well, I'll tell the truth. Knife Hoarder and I were in Zero Dark Tony's chat celebrating. We were celebrating that DOA lost. Now, do I think Zero Dark Tony is right all the time? No. And Knife Hoarder can speak for himself. But in that instance, it was correct to celebrate. It was not a valid suit. I mean, DOA was complaining, Judge, I think he's threatening my cat. He said he'd kill my cat. Your judgeship, my cat is in danger now. I mean, really? Come on, let's be serious. If you have serious issues with Zero Dark Tony, bring them up. But stop with all this whining and crying like, he's attacking me, guys. He's fact-checking. No. Well, I can see why Zero Dark Nora's worried, because the facts and her don't align together. They've been enemies for a long time. Well, that's your problem, Nora. Maybe stop lying about yourself, right? Stop presenting this weirdo fantasy fiction of you being a superhero and just deal with the reality that you're a deeply guilty person regarding Luz Repetto, right? Regarding Scoville, regarding even Aaron. You've been guilty a long time. Maybe try to do better finally, instead of just the whiny, guys, I need to drive and eat and complain about Super Chat. I need more money, guys. I need a slush fund. Well, you need something, Nora, but it's not that.